Whoa. Also, up with me in that. Oh crap. Son of a cripes. Wally, don't eat that. No, I didn't do it with you filming me. Hey everyone. Welcome to Western Skies Homestead. If I don't step on this cat again, we're gonna go pick some elderberries and grapes. We're losing daylight, but we just got off work, so that's how it has to be. I asked in my last video about elderberries, but I decided what I'm going to do first is do an elderberry grape jelly. So I just got a steam canner today, and so we're gonna get some elderberries, grapes, steam juice them. Did I say steam canner? I might have said steam canner. Steam juicer. So we're gonna juice some elderberries, grapes, and then make jelly. And apparently Nacho wants to help. Hi, Nacho. And we're just gonna snip off the entire bunch. Oh, shoot. Entire bunches of these. Hopefully this turns out good. If I'm making a huge mistake, please tell me. And I will not make it again, I guess. If it's disgusting, only do it once. I don't know how many of these suckers I'm gonna need. We're just gonna clip all. I'm guessing you need quite a few of these little guys to make any juice, so we will see how much we get. Oh, get off. There's a spider. I definitely don't want that going into my juice. Hi, Nacho. I'm sure after this little project, I'm gonna have still a shit ton of elderberries. So I'd be curious to see what your all favorite way to preserve elderberries, favorite way to use them. So if you got any ideas, if you got any favorites, drop them below. Because I would love to hear them. Like I said, this is going to be a total experiment. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't, lessons learned, right? I don't know how much to do, but I'm sure that's not going to get me a lot of juice. I guess we'll do these down here. Whoa. Also, up with me in that. What's your favorite way to preserve grapes? That's something Todd and I, we've had grapes in our garden, well, since we've been here. So for the last 3, this will be our 3rd year. But this is the first year they've actually produced pretty well. I don't think I have quite enough this year to do a whole bunch of stuff with them. After I do this project and freeze dry some of them, I'm not sure if I'll have, we thought about doing maybe some grape juice as well. But we'll see how much we have of grapes. But for next year, what do you all like to do with your grapes? I'm always up to hearing more stuff to do with things because I'm new at all of this stuff. And I know there are plenty of you out there that know way more about all of this stuff than I do. And I'm always willing to learn. I'm gonna start with that. Man, I just feel like, is this enough? I feel like this won't be enough. Maybe I'll try to fit a few more in there. This ground's still pretty muddy, so that also sucks to be out here right now, but do what you gotta do. Oh, there's a bunch of elderberries. Taking off that. If something's been eating them. Oh my gosh. So much elderberries. And like I said, my light is, I'm losing light. So yeah, I think what we'll do is pick some grapes. I'm gonna go in, wash all these, start the steam juicer. We're gonna juice all these, and then I will probably put the juice in the fridge until tomorrow, and then we're gonna can tomorrow. We'll see how far we get, but I'm sure that's what we're gonna have to do. Have to look at all these spoon tomatoes I gotta come pick from here, because like my spoon tomatoes are doing, this spoon tomato plant is doing so good. So I need to harvest some spoon tomatoes. But that is not today's project, so we're gonna stay focused. I'm not getting derailed with spoon tomatoes or any other 70,000 things that need to be picked in the garden. I can't look over there. Don't look over there. Okay, grapes. The other problem is I don't even know what kind of grapes these are. I don't think we ever figured that out. So, but if you guys have any ideas what you like to do with your grapes that you don't know what kind they are. So these, they're purple. I don't know what kind they are. I'm not a grape. I don't know anything about grapes, but they taste good. So if any of you guys know what these are, let me know. And we can go from there. Once we know what kind of grapes we have, then we might have a little better understanding of what we can do with them. But for now, they're gonna be jelly. And they go in this bag. Oh crap. Son of a. Just dropped the whole entire stem of grape. So half of those aren't right, but it's all right. Have a little bit of sour, a little bit of sweet. There's so much sugar in jelly that I guess it doesn't really matter. It's a good looking bunch. Ooh, it's a grasshopper. Get out. Yuck. Grasshoppers was on that one. Let's go. grapes off of that. That's a good one. There's that. Whoa. Might need to go to the other bush. Hopefully we have enough grapes. You know you're out of shape when you've been picking grapes for like 3 minutes and my back already hurts. I've been out here for like 3 only minutes. That's when you know you're way out of shape. So I don't know how many cups of juice I need, but we might have to do maybe like elderberry-apple, because we will have enough apples for the amount of juice, but I don't know if we'll have enough grapes.
I think you want to juice them individually so you can...
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, see how much of each we have, but I'm guessing that's not going to be a lot of... Decided to get a few more elderberries because I don't think we're going to have enough grapes for the juice it takes. So I'm going to do a few more of these. And we still might have to pivot, maybe doing an elderberry-apple jelly. I think the apples are going to be the one thing we have the most of. Oh, we got a lot of Sugar Rush peach peppers. I'll have to come pick those tomorrow. Don't look at the garden. Jessica, don't look at the garden. Hi, Nacho. Hey, sweet boy. I guess we can just do this and then we'll see how much. We'll see how much all this is. And if I have to come back out, I can come grab a few more bunches, but we'll see. We'll juice them individually, see what we have, and then we'll go from there. Because we might have to pivot and do elderberry something else. Apple. That might taste bad. I don't know. Does anybody do that? I don't know. So maybe it's just going to be an experiment. We might just do it anyway. And if it tastes bad, I will let you guys know so you never do it. Okay, let's get these. And we will go inside. And start washing them. Oh man, just squishing elderberries everywhere. All right, we're gonna go inside, wash all these, and get them in the juicer. I'm trying to not stain my clothes in the process. I'm also an idiot and I didn't wear non-work clothes out to the garden, but we are running out of daylight. So this is what is happening. These are heavy suckers. And Nacho is right here. Like, oh, there's a, hold. I'm gonna go put him where? In these bushes. I'm gonna go put him in the bushes over here. I think there's a saying about these guys and their coloring. If they're mostly black, I think it's a bad winter. So I don't know what that guy means, but that's the second one we've seen of these guys in the last couple days. So I don't know where they like to live. Hopefully they like to live in tomatoes. Oh, and I got some tomatoes turning, blushing in this plant that's everywhere. Okay, I cannot get distracted. Juicing, washing, juicing, jelly. Okay. And not staining anything. Okay, I'll see you guys in the kitchen. All right, welcome to the kitchen. We are going to chop the big stems. We're gonna try to get most of the big stems off of these while we rinse them, because we just read about it and you're not supposed to have big stems in this. So we're gonna try to just get all the big stems off while we rinse these. I'm gonna turn that off for a minute until I get some in here, so it's not quite so noisy. This might take us a while. So I think I read somewhere, and I'll probably regret it because it's a lot of work, but I read, I don't know if it was a post on Facebook or where I seen it, but somebody said that if you freeze all these elderberries, that they just come right off. Is that true? Have any of you guys done that? Because I feel like if it is, that would be much simpler than this. Maybe I'm gonna Google that. All right, we're switching gears. I am going to separate these elderberries out into 2 bags because that one's a little bit overflowing. I'm gonna put these in the freezer overnight, and tomorrow I'm going to juice these because it can't be harder than this. Is a pain in the ass, and I will be here all night doing it this way. So we're gonna try that. I am probably gonna try to juice the grapes tonight because they're a little bit simpler, I think. So let's go that way. All right, I got two bags. Cripes, some of them are falling off already. And dog's gonna eat them. Freak. Some of them have already popped and got everywhere. Oh, where did that one go? Where did that go? Okay. Probably rolled under my dishwasher. Okay. We're just gonna roll with this. Maybe I'll take a couple more little ones out. To make them even. Okay. All right, so we took a break. We are going to go get dinner at Cafe Rio. It's one of our favorite go-tos when we're going out somewhere. So we're gonna go grab some dinner before it gets too late because it's already getting pretty late. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so new plan. We're gonna eat dinner. I did some research on the way to get dinner, and grapes apparently juice better when they're frozen. It doesn't take as long because something about the cellular walls when they're frozen break down easier. So I'm going to throw these into the freezer, and I will pick you guys up tomorrow when I finish this. All right, everybody, we are back. It is the next day. These 2 bags of elderberries have been in my freezer overnight. I'm gonna try to shake them off in the bag. Let's see how, oh, maybe not. How are we gonna do this? I just do this. All right, well, I guess we're just gonna do that. I wonder if there's a better way. I mean, this is going a lot faster than it was yesterday, so. Maybe turning my hands purple. Let's see. It's still gonna take me forever and a day to get all those up there. Maybe, I don't know if maybe some of these aren't crepes. Wally, don't eat that. Thank you. So today is a super stormy day. We had rain all morning. It poured here, like buckets and buckets and buckets of rain. And now it's kind of cloudy. I think we're supposed to get hit. Well, maybe we're not, because it looks pretty nice out there, and the weather said it was supposed to rain. Now it's 4:54, and the weather said it was supposed to rain was supposed to start at about 4:45. But nonetheless, it was nice to have all that rain this morning. It made me kind of want chili. We're not doing that tonight because today's Taco Tuesday. But I think chili, we're gonna be making some of that in the near future. And maybe I'll bring you guys along for that. It's a new recipe, I've never tried it. So maybe I'll bring you guys along and we'll see if it's any good together. Pretty excited about this jelly. Hopefully it's good. I think I might have said it earlier when we were picking these, but I wasn't sure if we'd have enough grapes to do elderberry grape, but I think we will now. I hope we will, but I do have still so many elderberries out there that if this works, I might try an elderberry apple. Because we have plenty of apples, that's for dang sure. Last year, with my apples, I did individual servings of Honey Crisps. Like I found a Honey Crisp recipe and did, bought individual tins. That's just a square. I can pop them up on the screen for you if I can find them on Amazon. But I just kind of divided the Honey Crisp ingredients in those instead of one big one. And I put some like press and sew cling wrap on and then a couple layers of foil and froze them. And Todd and I really liked them. It was a quick dessert. You just pop it in the freezer, you know, from frozen. It takes like about 45 minutes to heat them up. Enjoy it with ice cream on, vanilla ice cream on top. Man, they were so good. So I do want to do some more of those. I might have purple hands after this. That's fun. All right. Oh man. Yep. I'm just gonna do this bag. So that being said, let me take this back downstairs and I'll be back. I guess I don't know how much to fill this up either. About halfway. Maybe I need to read the, hold please. Mix, place the juice reservoir on top of the bottom pan so the juice hose can fall lower than the juice reservoir. Okay. Oh, position the clamp like this. You're supposed to clamp it. Okay. All right, so I got my water in here. Put that guy on the top. We're gonna move this burner over to there after we do dinner so I can empty it, but for now, to get it started, it's gonna be here. Grab the berries. Hopefully not make a whole mess on my floor. Berries and the lid. It says hi for now. Okay. Let's see how that goes and I'll check back in a minute with you guys. All right, everybody, we just got our elderberry jelly and our grape jelly canned today. That was all I was able to get done after work. It is about 7:30, and as soon as Todd gets back home, he went for a motorcycle ride. As soon as he gets back home, we have to go grocery shopping. So that's all I'm going to get to tonight, and I'm going to try to get the rest. That might be a little ambitious. Well, no, because tomorrow's Friday, so I might get the rest done tomorrow. That's my goal. I still have to do, so I'm going to do apple jelly, and then I'm going to do a few mixes. I still got more elderberry and more grape juice. So I'm probably going to maybe try a grape elderberry, maybe a grape apple, and an apple elderberry. I think. That's the plan. So we will see how it goes, and I will pick you guys back up tomorrow. See y'all. All right, everybody. It's several days later from when that video you're just watching happened. I was just editing it and I realized it didn't get closed out. So I did end up doing more jelly than what's in that video, and I am just going to show you what got completed because Todd and I were busy doing a lot of stuff preparing for a vacation we went on, and I'll cover that in another video soon. But we had a lot of stuff going on, so I didn't film the rest of my jelly making, but I did make more. So I'm going to show you what we got around to making. Okay, so we got 12 apple. And then I did apple grape, which I don't know how many of those I got. There's more of the apple grapes. And then we also did elderberry grape. And I cheated on all of these. When I was canning them, I tasted the leftover that was in my pan. And all of them turned out really good. I was really surprised. The elderberry, I was really not sure, what I was getting into with that. Because I actually did taste the juice. Like when I juiced it, I did have a sip of the juice and it was disgusting. So I was a little worried about the elderberry coming out, but they all came out great. So that project is done. That was quite a bit of canning. We did just regular grape as well. Yeah, let's see, elderberry grape, elderberry apple, grape, apple, and just regular elderberry. And they all turned out great. So I'm going to wrap up this video. We still got a lot of stuff coming up. Let me just show you this. I have these buckets of apples that I have to process stat. They're not going to last very long down here. So I have to process all them. I have a bag of just random peppers and tomatoes that I picked before we went on vacation. I have to do something with this probably tonight. Because I'm not even sure some of these are any good now. So I might, depending what I do with these, I'll probably just end up freeze drying them for the most part. I think that's going to be the easiest and quickest way I can get them preserved without them going bad. So I'm probably just going to get these ready for the freezer so then I can put them in the freeze dryer. But that's going to do it for this video. The next one should be coming up soon. I'll talk to you about my vacation. It was a lot of fun. I was able to check something off my bucket list, which I was so stoked about. Still on cloud 9 from it. One of those things where coming back to real life after something like that sometimes is kind of crappy, but that's just the way life is sometimes, and I was very thankful I was able to do it. So that'll be coming up soon, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, everybody.